Welcome to the realm of intoxicating flavors and head-banging beer reviews.
This can art right here, I would have bought this can as soon as I saw it. What's up, everybody? It's the Ginger Yeti, and I'm checking in from home. So today I have another beer from my beer trade from the amazing man Shane at Shane's Craft Beer Reviews. Talk about him a lot. He's the guy that did all my brand new intros for my channel. Him and I decided to do a little beer trade. And this is another one of the beers he sent me. This is such a cool looking can. I mean, I'm a huge fan of aliens and all that outer space kind of stuff. I've been to Roswell before, been to the Alien Museum and all that. So this is really cool, like a perfect pick for me. And this is the Zodiak from Omnipollo, another Omnipollo beer. And if you watched my last Omnipollo review, you heard me talk about how the brewery's out of Stockholm, Sweden, but apparently they now also brew in Canada. This is, at least according to Untappd, a collaboration beer, but it doesn't say that on the can anywhere, which is kind of weird. So on Untappd, it says Zodiak is a collaboration between Omnipollo and the Proefbrouwerij, Omnipollo out of Sweden, the Proefbrouwerij out of Vlaams, Belgium. But it doesn't appear to say anything about that at all on the can. So I don't know what that's about. Maybe Untappd is wrong. Untappd is wrong once again. Maybe they collaborate, brew it in Sweden or in Europe. But when Toronto is just under the Zodiac name, I don't know. But it's kind of strange that on Untappd it says it's this collaboration brew between these two breweries, but the can doesn't mention it at all. So on the can here, like I said, it's got that real cool artwork. If you turn the can over, it says, "Space is the place." Okay. Zodiak, 6.2% alcohol, strong beer. India Pale Ale, brewed and canned by Omnipollo in Toronto, Ontario, represented by craft brand company Toronto, Ontario. Product of Canada. Production date, see bottom of can. Ingredients, water, malted barley, wheat, oats, hops. And on the bottom of the can, there is a date, and it is somewhere here, December 1st, 2024. So this is about 2 months old as of the time of this review. And it's just so strange that it doesn't say anything at all about that other brewery, but Untappd says it was this collaboration beer. So I don't know. If you all know what that's about, let me know down below in the comments. Still not quite sure how this is working with Omnipollo because, like Urban Viking said, he thought they were always brewed in Sweden. And now apparently they also brew in Toronto. Man, I can't even think of where these countries or cities are right now. Something must be wrong with me. Must have drank too much of Kerry King. So let's get on into the beer. On Untappd, it gets a 3.76 with 87,000 check-ins. Beer Advocate gets a 91 outstanding with 266 check-ins. Let's see if I can pick up anything on the nose before my nose gets stuffed up again, because as soon as I start recording videos, my nose just closes up. Citrus. Maybe a hint of cat piss, which I've mentioned that once or twice before in other videos. Such an odd smell to get off a beer. But sometimes the hops almost smell like cat piss. Yeah, a little bit of citrus and just the faintest smell of cat piss. As far as the color goes, it's a nice yellow color, very cloudy beer. I mean, that's probably about a 4 on the SRM. It's got a pinky's worth of eggshell white, finely bubbled head. Overall, it's a nice looking beer. Thank you again, Shane. Appreciate it. Cheers, everybody. Surprisingly, again, just like the other Omnipollo beer, Omnipollo IPA I had, the Phantom, it's quite watery. The body is very thin and watery, which I'm just surprised at. I'm so used to IPAs lately being such thick, heavy-bodied IPAs. But I'm not complaining about it. I don't mind it at all. It's just surprising. And there's some big, like, pithy citrus in there. I mean, it's really pithy. And some real nice bitterness, like hop, piney bitterness in the back end. This is an interesting beer because to me the sweetness is like fresh orange sweetness, but the flavor is orange pith, very pithy, which is kind of contradictory to each other, and you get a little bit of bitterness in the back end. The alcohol is non-existent. You don't know, 6.2%. Yeah, it's just so odd to me that it's such a very pithy orange flavor, but fresh orange sweetness, with just turning into that piney bitterness in the back end of the back of the throat after the swallow. It's a nice combination. It's another enjoyable beer. I mean, I give this a big horns up. It's a really nice beer. God, I have the burps tonight. I'm so sorry. Zodiak, super cool can artwork. Omnipollo, good beer. I have to say you're 3 for 3. You've had 3 of your beers now, and you're 3 for 3. Like to try some more of your beers. I'd really like to know what the story is about this. If this is still a collaboration like Untappd says, or if this is now strictly a Omnipollo beer. If any of you know that down below, let me know. If any of you know that, let me know down below. There we go. Shane, do you have any idea about this? Kind of weird. Thank you again, Shane. Really appreciate it. And as always, embrace the adventure.